First of all, I want to correct this common misconception that Luis Suarez outscored prime Messi and Ronaldo. First of all, in the 2013-14 season, you all seem to forget, but that golden boot was shared between Suarez and Ronaldo. So he did not outscore Messi and Ronaldo. Maybe he only outscored Messi, but that's talk for another day. And that's not what I mean, Seth. If you look at the 2013-14 seasons, if you say Suarez outscored prime Messi and Ronaldo, it means he had more numbers than prime Messi and Ronaldo. But if you look at that season, Suarez won the Golden Boot with 31 goals. 31 goals is not prime Messi and Ronaldo numbers. If you look at the season before, Messi had 46 goals. The season before that, Messi had 50 goals. The season before that one, Ronaldo had 40 goals. And the season before that one, Messi had 34 goals. These are prime Messi and Ronaldo's numbers, not 31 goals. What makes what Suarez did so special was because he outscored Messi and Ronaldo. He outscored prime Messi and Ronaldo. That was not prime Messi and Ronaldo. If it's like that, Ciro Immobile scored 35 goals that in one season, not like that. Lewandowski scored 35 goals in one season like that. That's like nobody's hyping that because those are not prime Messi and Ronaldo numbers. I don't know which kind of PR Suarez did to have that hype that he has scored Messi and Ronaldo. So yeah, for the sake of this video, I'm going to take you back to Karim Benzema's Ballondor season. It was just like 3 or 4 years, but you all seem to forget. Starting from the knockout stages, the first match, it was Madrid versus PSG. Mbappe scored 1-0. PSG won that match. Mind you, PSG had the advantage in this tie. But in the second leg, Benzema carried Real Madrid on his back and bagged a hat-trick on top Messi, Neymar and Mbappe's head. He walked away from that match as man of the match. That was the first tie. The second tie was quarter-final against Chelsea. First leg, Benzema bagged another hat-trick. Are you hearing the matches where this man is bagging hat-tricks? Champions League round of 16, quarter-finals against top European clubs. Suarez was scoring against Cardiff, Norwich, Middlesbrough. We see where Benzema is doing it. That was the first leg. The second leg, Chelsea wanted to pull off one insane comeback. I don't know how. Clutch. Look at 96 minutes. That is when Benzema scored to win the game. No, are you people hearing? The third tie was away at the Etihad. Man City won 4-3. But still, Mr. Inevitable, Benzema scored 2. And you all remember the second leg where they subbed Rodrigo and he came back. But still, at the death, Benzema scored a clutch penalty to send them to the final. Are you hearing where this guy is doing these things? Champions League, semi-final, quarter-final. These are big games. Suarez, my foot. And he also went on to win the Champions League and was the best player in the competition. You know the funny thing? Benzema did not only do it in the Champions League that season. Come to La Liga. He won La Liga and he was highest goal scorer in La Liga. See the gap between the first and the second. 10 goals difference to show that he was not on anybody's level that season. And you tell me Suarez some. So yeah, I've talked about Benzema. It's only fair if I talk about Suarez's goals. Look at the teams Suarez was scoring against in 2013-14. 4 against Norwich, 3 Cardiff, 3 West Ham, Spurs, Sunderland, Crystal Palace, Fulham of then, not Fulham now. See the teams this guy was scoring against. Premier League teams, these are even Champions League teams of now. And you are comparing him to Benzema, who was doing it in the biggest stage of them all. You guys need to raise the standard. And do you know the wildest thing of them all? Do you know the craziest thing about this argument? With all these goals, with all this third partying against small teams, he didn't win the league. He did not win the league. So these goals were just, let me not say useless, but they don't even hold water. Like, they can't hold water. But see where Benzema was scoring his goals. Champions League knockout games, and he still went on to win it. And you're comparing that season with fix up. And just for context, let me just remind you who won the Champions League in that 13-14 season. It was Real Madrid. And guess who is a player of Real Madrid? Karim Benzema. Thank you very much.